Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be kind of an interesting, I guess you'd say blog. That's what we're doing here. We talk a lot about our emotions, the feels, and we talk about mental health. We talk a little bit about autism. I am a proud mother of a superhero that is her own little person. And I am a survivor of a loss, early and late pregnancy loss. I have a too large heart that is slowly but surely making my life slower. I worked nights. I love the sound of that. And I am currently remodeling my children and I's home. It's very rough, but aren't we all? So this is what I do in my spare time, as well as being a student, a solo mom, a company owner, and a grease monkey girl. Work at the mechanic shop every once in a while, and I night drug deal. But this is what I've been doing for fun. Actually, not really fun, but this is what I've been doing, and I'm excited. Like, I have the flooring. Oh, I forgot to finish telling you about the flooring. So the flooring with the silly carpenter, I had like tiles and stuff picked out, but since he stole it and I had to rebuy it, that kind of shot my budget for flooring. So I am making I'm making lemonade out of lemons. And I'm really excited because I found some really cool designs that I'm going to put, and I'm going to paint my floors. The other day was bragging to his friends. He was like, guess what? My mom, she knows all this stuff about the body and about like our scabs and our poop and our snot. She's going to college for the second time. And I was like, you're so cute to be proud of me, except for I'm going back for the second time. Not what I expected to do in my 30s, but I am learning, and I'm taking you along with me, how to enjoy the journey of learning. So my channel is about falling in love. So what I have been doing, and I've noticed I haven't really been talking about that. So what I have been doing recently is it's like having mindful moments. So doing things, and they're just normal things. Like right before I started this, I made myself a cup of warm lemon water. I was talking about lemon water with Himalayan salt the other day, and it tastes like a margarita. Well, lemon water with just a tiny bit of like agave nectar, I don't know, this stuff is good. And I was making it, and for me, because I do so much, taking the time to make that for myself was just breathing it in and just enjoying the fact that I am able to heat myself up some water, and I have lemons available to me and I can squeeze them and they're fresh, that I have the groceries and the water. Those are things that some people don't have. So it's just really being mindful if from anything of taking a shower. Everybody has their story of hardship, and everybody has hard times behind them and before them, and all of them shape us. They make us great. They can make us bitter, but they make us whatever we choose to be. At the end of the day, it's really on us. So there was a time in my life when things like soap and shampoo and even the ability to take a shower on a regular basis was not an option. And so I feel so blessed when I am able to take a nice warm shower and there is soap in the bottle, and I don't have to worry about those $3, which $3 for shampoo, guys, like, that's kind of ridiculous. But you know what? I have worked hard, and I'm working on giving myself grace to have those, they're not, they're not really even, what normal people would call, you know, extras. But for me at a time in my life, it was an extra. And so I feel really lucky, very blessed that I don't have to think about it. I bought myself a new little spongy to wash off with recently, and I was like, look at me. And I even got the color I liked, and I did it for me. And those are things that, for other people, it's just normal day stuff. But when you're really thinking about being mindful about what you do, it helps to just take the little things. I made myself 2 pieces of toast and some eggs the other day. I think that's the first time in probably 2 years I have gone to the kitchen and made myself something to eat. So, at the risk of sounding super pathetic, loving myself is basic survival at this point, and I'm okay with that. I accept myself. So, but one of the things that I kind of wanted to talk about, and I don't want to take a long time about it. I'll probably do another video about it. But my last video, I was talking about emotional construction and how we have expectations. And when our expectations aren't met, we end up getting, grudges and feeling very, very down, and just it's it's like the frustration that happens when our expectations are not met. And so one of the things that I was told that I needed to work on was being angry. Now, I don't know if other people have that problem, but I have a problem with being angry. I think, and I think a lot of girls do. And I'm not trying to be like sexist or anything, but we women are taught to be nurturers and carers and to make everything sweet and nice, a little bit of spice, but just to allow, we are the peacemakers. But a lot of times, and it's been passed down from generation to generation. A lot of times that sweetness and that submissiveness, there's nothing wrong with those things. But when stuff happens that is not okay and we have to sweet it away, that is not what being nice means. That is not what being whole means. And it causes problems. But then you have the complete opposite of women. They say that, oh, well, she's a complete witch with a B, and she's a nag, and she's obnoxious and outspoken, and she's demanding and controlling. And these are the women that have found that they are angry. They're pissed, okay? And they want you to know about it. But the thing with anger that I am learning is, along with like a lot of responses. So you have your anger, you have anxiety, you have depression, you have fear, you have all of these feelings and emotions. They're good. Like, we have them for survival. We have them, if you didn't have anxiety back in the day, then you wouldn't be worried about having food. If you weren't depressed and being able to mourn and be low, then a lot of the great like poets and some of even the great, I guess you would say, inventions would not be here. So, and then anger, I mean, even Jesus got pissed, okay? Like, I mean, he got pissed at people selling stuff in the temple. And these are people that they're just selling things, the poor little birds and everything. But he downright whipped them, ran them off, and it's biblical. So I'm not telling anybody to just, throw a tantrum or get a whip and whip people around. But I am telling you that when you feel anger, and anger is, it's always a secondary emotion, they say. And so, like, because when you are angry at a situation, when you have your expectations, you usually, when they're not met, you have feelings of loss, betrayal, being unseen, unheard, misunderstood. Those are all things that are important to you and to us as women. We are beautiful. We are beautiful creatures, and our anger can be beautiful if we use it. So anger and anxiety and stress, all of those things are signals to slow down, and use that anger. The anger is the feeling of injustice. The anger is the feeling that this is not right. I am worth more. So when we stuff down that anger, we are stuffing down our worth. We are stuffing down our body's response to feeling unloved. And the more you do that, first of all, it's not good for your health. It goes in your joints. It messes with your heart. Says the heart girl here. It messes with, you have so many other emotions. Anger and depression go hand in hand, because when you are stuffing down that need for change, when we have anger, it signals to us and to everyone else around that there needs to be a change. What is being done to us, or what is being done around us, I'm not okay with it. You're not okay with it. There needs to be a change. So if we use our anger to slow down and use it as a compass and a means of change, then anger is a good thing. Just like when we have anxiety and we need to slow down and we need to have some self-talk, or we need to make some changes. When we're depressed, we need to think about, what are these things that are causing us that? These are all very important feelings and emotions. And the world doesn't allow that. So, I was talking about, I'm doing mindful moments. Well, being mindful that when you get pissed, go in it. Don't take it out on the people if you can. I mean, I'm not talking about, throwing stuff around, but what is it really that you wanted that wasn't met, that caused you to be angry? And then accept that. Accept those needs, because nobody else is going to be able to accept or help you attain what you want or need if you yourself cannot accept what you want or need. So using the I wish, I hope, and not apologizing for it. This is for yourself. That is so important. And when you are angry, sometimes you don't need to talk to people. And what's going to happen if you don't? Really, what is going to happen? I mean, we can go through this whole list of things that we think could happen. But what's happening to you when you are not taking care of yourself? And I think that I'm really going to focus on that this week. I'll probably talk a little bit more about boundaries. I'm learning about them because I'm terrible at boundaries. And I have them in my head, but then I'm so nice about them. And I feel guilty, which guilt over anger is something I'm working at putting in the trash. So anyway, that's my little blurb. I'll probably talk more about anger because I'm learning about it, and it's mad fun, guys. But that's all I have. I hope you have a good week, and I am going to finish the rest of this warm beverage, and I will see you later. Bye.